Hey everybody, Mature Simmer here. So welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator here. I'm going to take this super quick job here, literally 2 kilometers land distance. So just trying to get across. Everything else doesn't really get me into location that I need, but because again, trying to get over to Greece, I do want to go ahead and move over, and then I'll see what I can see there. Alright, let's see if we can get this to work here. Having trouble with shifting gears again. Alright, I think this is where we want to be. No. Not. So, guess we'll go out. And we'll see where it takes us.
Turn left.
Turn left. Alright.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Alright, well that makes sense, because that's the only way we can go. So, we are at this point, because they did release 155.
Exit now.
Obviously, ProMods would not be ready to go for that.
Get ready to turn
We're
left.
running in 154.
Turn left.
So, turn here. I don't honestly know where it's going to have me go.
Get ready to turn right.
Because, yeah, I don't know that
Turn
there's
right.
I mean, there might be a pickup spot right there.
Get ready to turn left.
Oh, okay.
Turn left.
So, very intriguing. Yeah, I still don't know why it won't just stay put without standing on the brake, but maybe with the shifters, that's kind of how it does work. Yeah, I don't know if it's like taking me to the port. I mean, I guess yeah, there is a spot there, so maybe I can pick up right at the port, get on the ship, and go. Because yeah, my thought will be then we'll just you know, pick up a job, and that will really be what we do in the episode. This is just getting us closer to where we need to be. So I know some of you maybe had been hoping that this would be an American Truck Simulator episode, but I do try to keep them rotating, and so the next one, my intent will probably be, 4 days from now when American Truck Simulator is due, to hopefully get into Iowa from
Keep
where
right,
we're at.
and then turn right. Turn right.
All right. So yeah, I've been struggling with changing the gear shifts
left.
pretty much since I've been trying to do it. So it's not been great that way. I don't understand. It doesn't seem it should be this
Turn
complicated.
right, and then turn left.
Alright, so yes, we're coming in right here, and then we're just
Turn left.
pulling out and getting on the boat.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now
I
finished.
assume it's one of those. Alright, that's the one we want.
Let's do this.
Stonewall, I think is what it said. So yeah, this is another thing. The virtual trucking company I'm with is no longer going to be operating in about a month. So they decided to close up shop, and they kind of made the comment of the state of the VTC thing. So I don't know if they've just become less popular, or what. So yeah, so I don't know what that's going to mean, because the Truckee interface we have that I think people have really started enjoying has
Turn
to
left.
do with that, unless I find some other group that uses that and can join or whatever. Yeah, it might require some changes, or maybe I just don't have the VTC and we lose that information again. But I think they go into like August or something, so got a few more weeks, but then that's it. So that was unexpected. Let's see, we're going to Naples.
Recomputing.
I have no idea what stone wool is. It's kind of interesting. Oh, well, I guess we can maybe see the, go over here. We can see the viewpoint there, so we'll see if that is something we can get by. But get a nice view of Naples here. It's pointing me this way, that way, so suppose this is good.
Go straight on.
Okay, so let's see, if I go over here, we'll take this
Never
opportunity
mind.
at least.
I'll find a new route.
Hoping,
Turn left.
there we go, that we can go through there, and then we can get
ready.
out to the
Turn left.
same street
Turn
there.
left, and then turn right.
Oh, new recruitment agency. Look at that. Alright, so European Seaways, we're at the port of Naples. So obviously, I'm assuming we'll get some good views of the ships and things like that. So that's, I think, literally where we're going. Hopefully we'll be able to get there pretty easily. So obviously a container crane set to unload those giant ships that come in. Nice hills though, pretty nice. I don't know if that's like the port. I think that is where we're kind of heading out, but yeah, I assume that's the port building or something. But always nice to get a little bit of extra view if we can. So now it's, I don't know, showing the roadway, that building, the mountain, maybe? It's interesting, like, what's it centered on? Alright. And it looks like, yeah, we just need to go across, go over there. And then park in, whoa.
Turn right.
Saw him come up, but I don't want to be too tight, because otherwise we're not really going to make it. But I should be able to pull in here and then hopefully go back and you know, see what we can do to get ourselves in the right spot here. Can't really see, so it's not helpful. I assume we're... Oh, there we go. So we fumbled our way into the location, basically. We'll get there, and then turn back, and then see if we can get something maybe across the continent, or across the continent, across Italy. Alright, there we go. So we'll decouple, get that done, get some XP, get a little pay. Alright, that's getting up there. We can get ourselves all the way to Greece. We will take that. And again, we've got to drive 341 kilometers, so it's not nothing.
Okay, here we go.
Alright. So now, I don't think this was European seaways.
Turn left.
I'm gonna say, I think we need to head out of here. And this will get us kind of the main area of Naples, but this was, I think, the roadway we were looking over. Yeah, because I think the mountain is over there behind that building. But yeah, we're going to be driving into the dark again, which is kind of the norm for the series. We drive when we can, as we say. Actually, no, it's 6 in the morning. What am I talking about? So we're good. Because obviously we were able to sleep on the ferry.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Okay. So that's 1. And
Exit
2.
now. Turn left, and then turn right.
Okay. I guess we go here and
Turn right.
in here. Oh, okay. Alright, that makes sense.
We are finished.
We are finished. Alright, what do we got? So, taking a load
Time
of
to hit the right.
ethane. I don't know if this is like methane. Now is this on the outside? Yeah, so I think we can just pull in front, get in, and get on our way. Again, we have 341 kilometers to go, so we'll get that reset. But you'll obviously be able to see it down below, but yeah, worst case, we'll have to kind of go
Ready
back
to roll.
in to the old method of me just telling you how far we gotta go. Or seeing things on the, odometer and all that. Right, yeah, it's over here. I'm like totally lost as to where I'm going. Yeah, let me reset our trip meter, so there we go. But we're coming up on 40,000 kilometers, so that's pretty nice. And I assume we'll just go left again. We'll try not to...
Turn right.
Oh, okay. I'm a bit surprised, honestly. But we're
At the
out and
roundabout,
through.
take the second exit.
I guess this way does not get me out of Naples. It's interesting. I just figured it, both roads just kind of went up there. But hopefully that's not true.
Exit now.
So, autostrada, I'm assuming, is the highway in Italy. Faster roadways, whatever you want to call it. But pretty good speed here. Alright, in a way it discovered the gas station and the road. Like, this probably means this is a bit of a ProMod thing. I could be wrong. It's like a strange big roundabout type
At the
thing.
roundabout, take the first
Yeah,
exit.
it's just a gigantic roundabout. Okay. See anybody coming? We'll go here. And then we're heading
Exit
up here.
now.
Alright, so we should be able, probably, to get moving. So we'll set it up to 90. Turn on the turn signal. That's why I've been playing with the gear shifts and stuff, so that I can do things like that. Don't see anything in the mirror. I should be okay. And we're leaving Napoli, or Naples. And let's see, can I just go and drive? Oh, they're both gates, so. There we go, start of the toll road. And now we move on. Okay, they're letting me in. They appear to be letting me in, sort of. Okay. Oh, looks like we can just go 80 kilometers, so we'll slow that down. I don't know which way it's gonna send me. That might be just the next exit here. Or we just keep going straight. Yeah, that is to Rome, so maybe, yeah, we just go straight. I'm not sure what the town on the other side is, but I'm thinking we basically kind of get there, drive across Italy, and then get on the ferry, and very quickly get to the delivery point again. So it looks like we've come through here. Yeah, things getting a little bit busy for me again in real life. We're going to either be taking a long weekend out of town, having some folks coming to visit. So, again, less simming time. We'll see how much stuff I'm able to get out. I'm not going to drive myself nuts, but obviously, you know, if I can, I'll try to keep up on things. But have no fear if there's a little bit of a hiccup and some missed trucking episodes or something. Should be okay, but hoping there won't be. Like, I do need another one of these before I leave out of town, because otherwise I think I'm not going to get back in time to really get one out. You know, or maybe it'll just be one that shows up later in the day or something. Oh, that bus is just... Why is he going so fast? That is crazy. Okay. I love the AI, I'll tell you that. And I'm theoretically going over speed already, and that bus is like... Nope. And it looks like German. So wie sollte ich die Welt? Don't know what that means, but that's, I think, how you would say that stuff. And now he's going to slow down, because this is how AI works. And now I'm going to go to pass him, and he'll take off or something. I don't know. So, Apulia. So we got regions of Italy here, the way that it's designed. And again, now we'll have people passing us on the right. It looks like we've come this way. So, we're not doing anything we haven't already done. But we're barely coming up on 100 kilometers here, so it's taking a little bit of time. But we should, get a pretty good reward because it was the highest urgency. And yes, we didn't have to rest since we had gotten off the ship. I was a little worried, but had forgotten, it was like an 8-hour ferry ride, and I think it like resets you unless it's super short. And that's the thing, like we'll get here and then we'll get on another ferry and we'll be rested on the other side. And so we'll be able to drop off pretty quickly, and that should bode well then to start the next episode. Alright, I guess I'll move over here. As everyone's going by, which I guess they kind of should be. Okay. Do we go to the right? Do we stay on?
Keep right, and then exit right.
Alright. I hope it's correct. And again, looks like where we came from.
Exit right.
A really long ramp here. But nice countryside. A little bit of clouds. Alright, looks like we got at least, it might be a lane that stays, or nope, it's not. But we have some room to merge, which is of course wonderful. It's like what is over the roadway here. I don't know what that was. Nothing beeped, nothing did anything. Sorry, scratching my forehead, and in the eye tracking it kind of messes things up a little bit. I know at times I turn this off on the highway, the eye tracking, but sometimes it's just nice if you want to look over, like as we go by these. Like it's really hard to do without the eye tracking, so I'm going 85. So I'm half tempted to go around that truck, but yes we will, but you know what that'll turn into. Brand company. Now it's .pl, so I'm assuming that's out of Poland? Alright, well, I see a ferry boat, but I don't think that's the one I'm going to. Because like I said, I don't think there's a lot of driving on the other end, so I think there's just some ferries, another ferry port here somewhere that it might take us to. I don't know. But coming up on early morning, we'll see. Well, we got a toll booth here, so
Right.
we are going to have to slow down. Alright, so I assume we go this way. It's not telling me anything that's wrong, but I think we can just go right back on, so. Pass. 43 euros. That was a good amount. Yeah, I'm thinking we're going down or exiting here. I'm not sure. Yeah, we're not back on the road there. So, I'm assuming that's telling me a tight curve. And I'm not getting any recalculating or whatever, so I'm guessing this is the way we want to go. but a way, again, that I have been. But I think another 120 kilometers. Whoops, that's a red light. Alright, we'll see. Sorted body. But if we continue, then that will be new. Oh, I just finally got fast enough to turn on my cruise, and now I see we have another street light. So the next light is in theory where it could tell us to turn and kind of go the same places we've been. Hopefully not. Yeah, the trucky thing is like it's got the Greek letters in
Keep
there.
right,
Kind
and
of crazy.
then turn right.
That's how we are turning. Wow. Okay.
Turn right.
And I know we've established there is no turn on red. I tried that in one Euro truck thing at one point, and I got in trouble. So definitely would rather not do that. So just keep an eye, because I can't. Oh no, I can light there. Like I can't see the light. This is the marina is this way, but again, I wouldn't be going. Well, am I? Like I wouldn't be going yet because I'm only at 225.
Go straight on.
So maybe there's more driving than I thought. Interesting. So I guess we just go straight to the... Oh, is this... Wait, is there a light? I can't... Oh, okay. I can't tell because I pulled too far. Alright, so we have the port. We obviously saw the viewpoint here, so don't need to do that. Yeah, this is unexpected. I really was thinking I'd hit some port at the end.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
Guess I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand. Don't know what else to say. I don't understand
Exit now.
how the driving will work on the other end, because we should still have over 100 kilometers, so... Alright, so they're doing the check. Obviously with a giant thing of fuel, I'm sure they're gonna be extra careful. We should hopefully get that
Finding
little...
a new route.
Why are we finding a new route? We should discover this little piece, I would think. Yeah, this definitely is a little bit of a test of the driving here.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Okay, so am I not supposed to be here? Now I'm getting worried. No, I am. So, what are you doing? This is the only way to go. Oh, very
Reroute.
odd. Oh, do I? Okay, I guess I go this way.
Recomputing.
Do I go this way? This is so confusing. I mean, I'm heading toward the ship, kind of, so...
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Okay.
Okay, let's find a new route.
This is so very odd.
Finding a new route.
Alright, I'm like, I assume this is the way I need to go.
Okay, let's find a new route.
And then we'll get on
Recomputing.
the ship here, where... Okay, where is this thing? I see, he's waving me in over here. Alright. Where do I go? Because I don't see the, yeah, this is a little... Is this the wrong boat? Like there's another... Oh my god. Are you kidding me? I gotta back out of this thing? Am I like totally on the wrong ship? Is it the ship back? No, it can't. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm turning. Do not want to be doing that. Straighten out here. Yeah, you can see the boat back there, but like, now I'm not sure where to go, in all actuality. Yeah, this is so strange, but... Do I go? I can't go by there. There's concrete. And I don't think there's a place... Yeah, there's no indicator there either. Alright. Where do I go? I look at the map and see if I can, I don't know, zoom in and... I don't get it. Where is the ship? Like, yeah, in theory, yeah, I'm getting on here and then we're going over there. I guess there's a bunch of driving on that island. Okay. I don't get this. I really don't. If I exit here, can't go there. Do I go up or something? Like, this is just a mess. I mean, it's clearly behind me, but the trucks are up there. But we can't possibly... Like, there's no way to walk here. I don't understand. Guess I'm gonna have to explore here a little bit. Alright. If I'm in here, like, do I literally go up here and then come back? Like, this is so... This would be so odd. This would have to be, whatchamacallit. I mean, this would so have to be ProMods. Alright, I don't see anything there. I'm gonna go... Yeah, I'm not coming in here with a trailer. Yeah, there's literally a spot up here. Is this really where I go? It is. Oh my goodness. And how do you get off? Oh my god, this just seems... Okay, well, I can't do that without my thing. Can I turn around here?
Drive safe.
There's no way that this
Let's
is,
go.
base game. This is insane. Ow. Okay, well that's kind of cool. I mean, I hope when we get on the other side that we can then pull out somehow, but wow. So otherwise, that's gonna be a real mess. Like if there's no way, like if we've got to back down or something. I mean, think about how that would work. Alright. So we'll go down here. This is crazy. I'm guessing these are how the ferries work in some of these places, but ow. Okay. Alright, well, hope you had some fun. I know it took, I don't know how much time this took. I'll leave it in.
Never mind.
So you can see
I'll
all
find a
my
new route.
confusion. No, you won't. I'm going.
Let's do this.
Alright, let's do this. Let's take the ethane. I mean, he was waving me in, but I would have never thought that this was what we needed to do. But clearly, it is what we need to do. Wow. This is certainly the most challenging driving thing I've had. And it might get worse on the other end, like, wow. Alright, well, we made it around the post. And again, yes, we don't have to, like, park, we just have to get into this space. But my god, if we somehow have to... I don't even know what we would do if this really is just... I don't know, I guess we see. I want to go to Arga Stoli. Wait, where is this? No, no. 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 Okay, what is this? I don't understand. Is this really where we go?
Reroute.
Now let's look. Okay. So I don't want either of these. I guess we go there and then we go to another ferry. Interesting how we're turned around, but that's okay, because that's really the only way this would work. But I assume we have to go to the next one and then make a connection. So this is as close as we get to like a quest chain in Truck Simulator, I'll tell you that. This is insanity. Alright, well, it's evening time. We're rested. Looks like everybody got off the ferry already. Nobody here. Okay. And
Turn
then I think we just go to that one. And I assume we go here. And hopefully, this is where we need to be. Hmm. So from kind of a giant one to then a little one. And I assume they'll lower that ramp when I'm going the other side. And there we go, Argostoli. Interesting.
Okay, let's find
So
a
that
new
makes
route.
sense, like why we kind of went in. Right, but now it's 4:30 in the morning. And now we're in Greece. Pita. First thing they do is they bring you to a pita place. That's not stereotypical Greek at all. Alright. So we'll get in here. Yep, got the Greek flag. Don't know what that said. This doesn't look like I have the room I need, but I hope I do. Alright, so there's some kind of a photograph here. Probably this building. Like a church. I don't know what's in front of us. He's doing a lot of blinking. Is he like a street sweeper? What have we got happening here in the middle of, or in the early morning, I guess? It's not really the middle of the night. Is he going to turn off, or are we going to just kind of do this funeral procession through town? Oh, pretty nice little waterfront thing there. Got little boats tied up at the edge. Alright, yep, I think it is some kind of a street sweeper thing. But we're not going that way, because we can't. But yeah, we gotta drive around on this island a little bit. So we'll see what kind of daylight starts to happen. What are you waiting on? I see. Alright. Going. Man, there's a lot of stuff on the sign that I'm sure we can't read.
At the roundabout, take the
Oh,
second
I guess it did have some non-Greek. I think she said second exit, which would make sense, because we're not dropping off at anything here.
Exit now.
Alright, so now we're heading off. Very interesting terrain and trees and all kinds of stuff. So I'm glad I'm honestly coming in this way. Like, this is a totally different Greek experience, because we were, I think, a little bit into Greece at one point. Good amount of rocks. Yeah, you can see kind of the city up on the hill over there. The other side of the inlet. We're basically going around right to where the ferry was. You can see where we got on, and we're just basically kind of coming up the same way. But a really cool. We'll stop here and just kind of get a nice look. Pretty neat. Just enjoying the view a bit here. Alright, some sharp turns.
Get ready to turn right.
Now this is challenging. But
Turn
luckily
right.
not a lot of cars, so right now we're able to maneuver pretty nicely. I love the street lights and stuff.
Get ready to turn left.
Pretty nice little seacoast town. I mean, we're on an
Turn right.
island, so assume he's just waiting. Right, what is this? Something we can't read at all. So there's no, I guess I would call them Western alphabet messages. Right, so I think we're at coming up on 300. I think it's 299. After this turn, we should be seeing 300, whatever. So there's like another ferry over there. Crazy. There's a whole other ferry. It's like a whole other port. Wow, something's up there. Looks like, I'm assuming like a mine or something. But as you'd expect on a little bit of a mountainous island, we're climbing here. Oh, they're doing like fish farming there with the circles. Definitely very different than I expected. I think we got a cruise ship down there that I think we were seeing. There's really close rest areas here, that's for sure. Alright, so we're up, but we're turning then. They got some wind up on the hills, some wind farms.
Turn left.
Yeah, at least there's not a lot of traffic on the island, but there's a guy behind us. Looks like they just kept going. They're not heading this way into the hills. Look at that crazy switchback. I'm guessing we're doing some crazy climbing here. Oh, somehow, somewhere, that's our drop-off point. But yeah, another rest spot. Looks like sheep or cows crossing the road. Not quite sure which. But yeah, this is not what I expected, although maybe it's going down the other side is what's happening. Yeah, that is a pretty steep switchback, but that's exactly it. We're now heading down to another space here. Whatever that is no longer really in service. Man. Oof. Oh, and there's another one of those. This is not an easy trip down. I'm glad we're doing this in daylight and really getting to take some of this in. This is awesome. So, a bit of a... It's like a really small snow barrier is what I'd call it in the US. Is that really meant to catch a vehicle? Or I think it's just like to wake you up enough that maybe you don't fully go off the cliff. I don't know. Alright. Well, now I don't need anybody coming, so I hope we don't have anybody coming. Got a couple people behind us, as you can see. I'm thinking we go down here and then we climb out onto the other side of this whole thing and still have to go back up. I think we're just going down this little delivery point of something. At least we got a little bit of place to move. You got some farm fields down there, some sort of grain growing. It's like a cemetery, but no, it's just, I think, just rocks. Okay. We keep going here. Oh, this is, I think those are some olive trees. So yeah, I think that might be an olive orchard or something. Do olives grow in orchards? What do we got here? Old day, some kind of plants for sure. Right. So yeah, I think we're going literally to the end of the road and then we're just Unless the ferry's over here. I'm like, we're literally gonna have to like go back. But we'll see what it looks like when we get closer. But I don't know if, again, we're going down here. So yeah, we're kind of going into this valley. Yep, we're going down. So I don't think... Somehow we lost the traffic behind us. There's nobody... I don't want to be driving, but nobody behind us. So, another switchback. Then it becomes a little more forgiving. Man, ooh. Oh, I'm glad you saw me and you stopped. Holy moly. That was good AI, at least. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Nice little small roadway. We don't want to fall off there. Yeah, now we're like right along the coastline. I guess something go... I'm hitting something. I don't know if I'm running off the road a little. Right, well, I'm thinking, yeah, we do have a ferry there. It's just, is that going to be a ferry we can catch, or are we going to have to go all the way back around the island? I hope not. I'm hoping if we're going into Greece, we want to come here.
Get ready to turn
And then
left.
we head out the other way. But this is kind of cool, the way this is built, because clearly there was like only
Turn
one
left.
way to go. I'm assuming that other one just takes us all the way back to where we went, where we then can go to other... So we might have to drive back there to get somewhere, but that's for another time.
Get ready
But
to
wow.
turn left.
And now we're gonna have to park this thing somewhere. Okay, so let's see. How is this set? Okay,
Turn
here?
left.
I'm delivering here, but am I delivering like right where it's showing, or am I going somewhere else? Alright, fine. Because that just looks like gas. That's where I'm confused. Oh, sure, now you're gonna pull. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my god. Great. What do you want me to do here? Alright, so now... I cannot believe this. You're gonna make me do this? You're awful. You're an evil person. Don't beep at me. You did it. Alright, so we'll go over here. Alright, what do we gotta do? We gotta back in there, or do we just pull
Here
in
we are.
there?
Safe and sound.
I think we just pull in. Okay. Holy moly. Now again, when we disconnect, are we just gonna be able to pull around the building? I don't know if there was an around. Alright, well, we made it. Crazy. Alright, that was no joke. Yeah, we get no trailer maneuvering bonus, but we did get some good XP just for urgent delivery and all that. Trying to remember, because yeah, I think we had negative profit. I'll have to... I don't know. I'll have to see what we see there, but we clearly are in good shape now. I don't see a negative line. So, you know, we made a good amount of money ourselves, and then I'm guessing in all those days that we were sleeping on ferries, my other guys were delivering and stuff, as I'm guessing what was happening. So, a very unexpected episode, certainly from my standpoint. So very cool. Like I said, the VTC thing throws a little monkey wrench into things, but that's not really something that was core to this series or any of them. I mean, I hate to see it going, but I just don't know if I'm going to have any alternatives or if it's even worth it. Because, I mean, other than tracking some stats, it's not like it was doing anything marvelous. But in any event, yeah, this is a pretty long episode. It looks like it's a little over an hour, but we did a lot of stuff and had a lot of places to see. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please drop a like or subscribe. Things are greatly appreciated. And again, just definitely trying to keep getting content out there that hopefully is at least of some interest to people. And I will see you next time.